I love you more than my phone battery when it's at 1%. My brain, delete, delete, delete. My heart. But this feeling, I love you more. They say you can't live without water, but have they ever tried living without knowing I love you more? Just when I thought I was out, this pulls me back in, loving you more every second. Is this what they mean by can't eat, can't sleep, reach for the stars? Because I love you more than all of them combined. My therapist told me to embrace my feelings. So here I am, feeling like I love you more than words can even attempt to explain. Forget the butterflies. When I think of you, it's like the entire zoo escaped. And yes, I love you more than that chaos. This isn't just a crush. It's the kind of can't imagine my life without you, love. And guess what? I love you more. They warned me about getting attached, but little did they know I was already falling deeper, loving you more with each breath. My to-do list. 1. Breathe. 2. Love you more. That's it. That's the list. People search for happiness. I found it the moment I realized I love you more than anything. Is this what being addicted feels like? Because if it is, I'm hooked on loving you more. They say time heals all wounds, but every second I spend loving you more feels like a beautiful kind of ache. I didn't believe in soulmates until I realized how much more I love you than I ever thought possible. My comfort zone is wherever you are, and my favorite activity is loving you more within it. Forget finding the one. I've found the only one I want to love more every single day. They say the best things in life are free. Clearly, they haven't experienced the priceless feeling of loving you more. My heart skipped a beat, more like it did the Macarena when I realized I love you more. This isn't just a phase, it's a full-blown, I'm going to love you more until the end of time situation. They say distance makes the heart grow fonder, but even when you're right here, I somehow manage to love you even more. My brain might forget what I had for breakfast, but it will never forget how much more I love you. Is this what it feels like to have your whole world revolve around someone? Because mine definitely revolves around loving you more. They say you can't have it all, but loving you more feels like having absolutely everything I could ever want. My biggest flex, loving you more than anyone else ever could. Forget the lottery. The real jackpot was realizing just how much more I love you. They say love is blind, but loving you more has opened my eyes to a whole new world. My definition of perfect. Any moment spent loving you more than the last. Is this what forever feels like? Because loving you more feels like a beautiful eternity. They say you learn something new every day. Today I learned that it's possible to love you even more than yesterday. My biggest fear used to be failure. Now it's not being able to love you more with every passing moment. Forget fairy tales. Our story, where I love you more with each chapter, is my favorite. They say actions speak louder than words, but my actions will always scream, I love you more. My happy place, anywhere I can be, loving you more, without a doubt. Is this what they call a once in a lifetime feeling? Because loving you more feels incredibly unique. They say you should always chase your dreams. Mine involve loving you more than you can imagine. My biggest adventure, the ongoing journey of loving you more deeply. Forget finding your missing piece. You're the whole damn puzzle, and I love you more than all the pieces combined. They say home is where the heart is. Well, my heart is wherever I'm loving you more. My greatest achievement? Unlocking new levels of loving you more every single day. Is this what true happiness feels like? Because loving you more feels like pure bliss. They say you should always be yourself. My truest self is the one who loves you more. My biggest secret? It's not a secret at all. It's the undeniable fact that I love you more. Forget the stars in the sky. The light in your eyes makes me love you more than any celestial body. They say laughter is the best medicine. Your laughter reminds me how much more I love you. My favorite song, any song that reminds me of how much more I love you. Is this what destiny feels like? Because loving you more feels like it was always meant to be. They say you should live in the moment. Every moment with you makes me love you more. My biggest inspiration, the thought of loving you more tomorrow than I do today. Forget about finding gold. The real treasure is the ability to love you more. They say the best is yet to come. I can't wait to see how much more I'll love you then. My current mood, overwhelmingly in love with you more than words can convey. The soundtrack to my thoughts right now, a constant loop of how much more I love you. My biggest craving, not for food, but for more moments to love you.